Hello, my dear student. How are you all? Everyone fine? I am also doing great. Only 2 months is left for the examination, and I hope everyone is studying. But the point is that are you studying effectively? Are you able to execute whatever you have planned for for that particular day? We suppose you have planned that you will study for 10 hours, and if you can only study for 4 to 5 hours, can I say then you will not be able to revise the entire subject in these 2 months. Believe me, this 2 months is very important for your career. This 2 months will decide whether you will become CA after examination or you need to once again rewrite the exam after 6 months. So this 2 months is very important for your career. It means now we need to understand this. This is a high time to understand how to plan your study effectively. Normally we plan, but we are not able to execute it. There are some reason behind that. Means I feel that of course we are totally determined to become CA, but then also we are not able to focus, we are not able to concentrate while studying. What is the reason behind that? That we need to understand. Let us have a discussion on that. But before I start discussing, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like the video and share this video to all your friends so that they are also benefited with this particular video. Let us start a discussion. The first thing which I always think is the place of study. The place of study is very important to make the study effective. From my point of view, if you can study in your home, that is the best place to study because you have your parents in front of you. So that is the best place to study. But in that home, you should have one dedicated room. But if you do not have a dedicated room in your home, or you are away from your home residing in some other city, then you need to find out a good place to study. Means whatever place wherever you are studying, that should be free from all the disturbing element. When I say disturbing element, means free from your friends, because the best friend is the best enemy in your life for your study. Understood what I am saying? Best family will be best enemy for your study. So what I want to say, suppose you are studying in a study room, so you need to choose that study room in which you do not have any friend. And if you have a friend, you should make sure that you are not having any connection with that friend in your study hours. That is very important point. Correct? Understood. Means when I used to do study, we used to study in a rented house in Delhi. We were four friends doing CA, and all the four friends have a one room dedicated. Means I was having one dedicated room. Understood? So that will help me to concentrate. So first, you should choose a good place to study, free from all the disturbing elements. Understood? And if you do not have that place, go and search that study room which is free from all the disturbing elements. I hope you are understanding whatever I am saying. Correct? Now come to the second point, that minimize distraction. The most distractive element in your life is your mobile phone, the smartphone. If you are using smartphone while studying, believe me, you will not be able to concentrate. So make sure that you don't have your mobile phone or your smartphone with you when you are studying. I will say don't use the smartphone till you become CA. So then how can we listen all the revision video? From my point of view, a CA final student will have laptop. You need to listen all the revision video or amendment in your laptop only. And suppose you don't have laptop, make sure that you are using mobile only for revision purpose. Once the revision is completed, make sure that you are not using the mobile. But if you have laptop, I will say don't use the mobile entire day. I will say that just give your mobile to your parents, and after becoming CA, take the mobile from your parents. So then the important messages whatever we receive from faculty, how can we go through that? So what I will say, that if you have given your mobile to your parents, only for the 50 minutes just before sleep, you can go through all the important messages which whatever you are receiving from your faculty, etc. Got this point? Yes, sir. So most disturbing element which actually is a reason for distraction is mobile. So if you want to become CA in this attempt, you need to sacrifice your mobile. Understood? Correct? Yes, sir. Now the next point is what? Plan your daily study time. Now just try to understand what I say. Plan your daily study time is what? That suppose you have planned that today we will study for 15 hours, 15 hours or 12 hours, whatever. Correct now. So this, suppose, let me take one example, that you have decided that today you will study for 15, means every day you will study for 15 hours. This 15 hours you need to divide in 5 slots of 3 hours each, means 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 15 hours. Understood? 5 slots of 3 hours each. So in that 3 hours you need to study without any break, without any long break. When I say long break means what? Lunch break, breakfast break, dinner break. Understood? Some relaxation break, that is become a long hour break. Understood? So you should make 3 hours schedule. If you are studying 12, if you have decided that you will study 12 hours per day, then it should be 3 hours into 4 slot. If you have planned for 15 hours, which is of course possible, understood, 15 hours is of course possible. We say that it is not possible. It is 100% possible if you think, if you have determination. Correct. Now if I want to become C in this attempt, I will give maximum time of my entire day to study only. Correct. Now because we are born to become CA, so we need to give more time to study. If suppose if I want to become cricketer, so I will just play cricket for 15 hours per day. Understood what I am saying? So from my point of view, you can plan a 15 hours per day. You need to divide that 15 hours for 5 slot, 3 hours each. Understood? Correct. This is the best way to concentrate in that 3 hours. So you have a plan that yes, in these 3 hours I need to complete this much of syllabus, this much of syllabus. How? What you can do, suppose you are starting your study morning at 6 to 6 to 9 will be one slot, then take half an hour break, then once again 3 hours, once again 3 hours, means half an hour break you can take in every 3 hours. Half an hour or 1 hour break you can take between all the 3 hours. Understood? Yes, sir. The next point is set your target for each session. Now you should know that in the 5 session, means you whatever you have planned for the 5 session per day, in each session what you are going to complete. For example, let me take FR. You are the next, you are starting your FR from today. You know that in the coming 8 days you need to complete entire FR syllabus. Now you need to plan that 8 hours into 15 or 12, whatever you have taken in your mind. Correct now? So that much hours you have. Now that much hours you divide in first daily wise. If today you are going to complete, suppose today you are going to complete consolidation chapter, suppose, and consolidation chapter require 12 hours. So that 12 hours you need to divide 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, 4 slot, and in the first 3 hours what portion you are going to complete, that also you should pre-plan. Understood? So before you start each session, you should know what is the target of that particular session. For example, you have planned that you will complete first 15 page of what consolidation chapter. I'm just taking one example. First 15 page of consolidation chapter, that will be your target for that 3 hours. So that will make sure that, means that will give you energy to complete it. But if you do not have that target, can you see, you don't know how much to complete, and you will waste your time, you will waste your time. Understood? Correct? Have you understood? You should plan first for one subject. For example, FR you have planned for 8 days. Now in 8 days, how you allocated that 8 days for each chapter, and then come to session wise planning. So you need to also understand what you are going to complete in that 3 hours. In that 3 hours, correct? This become one of the way to understand how much you are going to complete in that particular session. So that if you are not able to complete, can I say, it will give you energy to complete it. But if you don't know what to complete, how can you complete it? Understood? The last point I will say, take a small break. When I am saying 3 hours, it does not mean you need to study 3 hours at a stretch. I will say that in the 3 hours, you divide into three sub parts. Correct now? Means 50 minutes, 50 minutes, 50 minutes. After each 50 minutes, take 10-minute break. But I will say that 10-minute break, short break, small break, don't move, move from that area. I will take, say, you can just relax your body. That will give you energy, means that will give you energy to again study for the next 50 minutes. Understood? Correct? So it is just like a power break. So that 10 minutes will give you energy to again study for again 50 minutes. Understood this point? So take a small break if you require. Take a small break, but that small break should be after 50 minutes. Don't take unnecessary lot of break, because if you take lot of break, what will think, you will overthink. When you are, when you have lot of times, means when you are alone without studying, so you think much. When you are thinking much, can I say, that time you will panic, because when you think much, you will think about your result. When you think about the result, you'll panic. "Ki, this much is left, this much is left." I will say, don't think much about result. Only concentrate your preparation. Believe me, if you follow this will help you to make your plan in a effective study. And if you can effectively study, so whatever you have planned, that will be completed, and that will give you confidence for your examination. Understood? Correct. I will suggest that follow this will definitely help you. I hope this video will help you to plan your study. For more videos, subscribe my channel. Bye bye, take care. All the best for your preparation. Bye bye, love you all.